Have you ever wanted to know if someone can fall in love without even seeing somebody? Blind people exist. So yeah. But that's the question that Love is Blind wanted to answer, or pretended like they wanted to answer when reality was about drama. Blind people exist. If you don't know what the show is, they introduce men and women. It's straight. They introduce men and women to each other to see if they could fall in love without seeing each other. I never watched the show. So I was like, oh my God, I should watch this, but I should watch this in their shoes. I should watch it blindfolded. I was not going to blind myself just for a YouTube video. I don't have that level of dedication to stupid internet stuff. But yeah, I just realized blind people exist. I didn't just realize that. I knew blind people existed. But like in the context of the show, I realized blind people exist. Just talk to blind people. They fall in love all the time. And blind people fuck. They do. Is it long enough in the video where I can say that? All the blind freaks in the comment. No, that's not what I meant to say. God damn it. All the freaky blind people leave a comment below. God damn it. Anyways, I was gonna take my glasses off. I can't see shit right now, but I can still like see vague outlines. Like my computer monitor is about like 2 feet in front of me. It's so blurry. I can't read none of the words on Netflix right now. Even the big Love is Blind, like, dude, I can't read nothing. I can't see for shit. These glasses are the only thing that make me fucking able to function in society. So I was taking these off and going a step further and putting a blindfold on, and I'm just gonna watch it like God intended. Also, I've never watched this show before, so I have no idea what the show is like. Okay, tying the blindfold. I can't see for shit. I cannot. Like, it is pitch black. I can't see if no one's hot. Oh my God, it got so black. Oh my God, it feels like darkness is creeping on me. What the fuck? This is so trippy. Dude, this in a blunt right now. Oh my God, should I get high? No, I shouldn't. I've been trying to cut back. Oh my God, no, because like the way this is covering my eyes, it feels like the sun disappeared. What the fuck? This is like way different than just closing my eyes. It's like no light has ever existed or ever will exist again. What the fuck? This is like them sensory deprivation chambers or tanks or whatever, where it puts you in and you can't like see shit, smell shit, or hear shit, and like people like hallucinate or whatever. Dude, this and some LSD or like shrooms? Oh my God. Dude, this and a blunt. Dude, why do I want to do everything with drugs? I've been cutting back. I haven't smoked in a week. This is crazy. I might need to explore this later on. Dude, this and ASMR. Sorry, I'll watch the fucking show.
I want a man that will embrace the experiment.
Okay, this might be hard because I was gonna be honest with you. These people's voices kind of sound similar, at least some of the women. I really is having a hard time distinguishing. And I know it's different because I can hear the cut in the audio, but I was gonna be calling people different names the entire time. This is gonna be fucking infuriating to watch. Oh my God. Okay, can I get my 2 cents real quick? This is my 2 cents as someone who can see with like glasses or whatever the fuck. So I see and I use my eyes a lot. I can't date someone I think's ugly. I could do, and that's not like a superficial thing. It's just like this is a person, because like most likely I want to do a little monogamy thing. I want to be like my one person forever. If I don't want to touch you, then no. So I gotta know beforehand. And shout out my girlfriend, she's hot as fuck. So it's like, okay, here's the thing. This is a little different than just Love is Blind, because it's not just like Love is Blind. It's like blind people can still feel you up. Like once it's consensual, obviously, right? This is not just Love is Blind. This is Love is Blind, touchless and smellless and everything. You can only hear the person. That's a lot different. Let's not ignore the other senses. How can I fall in love with someone when I don't know what their vagina tastes like? Do they get to feel each other's faces and bodies or whatever? I doubt it, because then we just be watching them grope each other. I never watched this show.
You fucked her. I know you fucked her.
Wait, they can fuck, but they can't see each other? What the fuck is this show? Do we have to fuck blindfolded too?
Hello.
Ladies.
Hello.
What's up?
Like, it sounded like everyone just met each other or like walked into the same room together. Don't that defeat the point if they could see each other? I imagine that's not what happened. Or was it like the girls met the girl? I need some information because I don't have the visuals.
I've been looking for like the same thing, like what I'm like physically attracted to. You know, it just hasn't been like fulfilling like what I really needed to fulfill.
Okay, I hear you, right? You know, sometimes you can chase looks too much and then you don't find someone you connect with, right? But as a firm believer that you can find someone who you find hot as fuck that is also like a cool as fuck person. Cause I think a lot of people think that, oh my god, like if there's like a, hopefully this is the right angle. If it's like this, if this is like a chart here and the x-axis is like hot or whatever, and then the y-axis is like interesting, that like them being hotter makes them less interesting or some shit, right? Or wait, no, it'd be the other way. It'd be like that. It'd be like that or something, right? But that's not true. You just can't hang around like them basic ass motherfuckers, right? Okay, like if you think about it in college terms, because that's where I was in college right now, right? If you hang around frat fucks and sorority bitches, like, I'm sorry, but no. Like, yeah, that's gonna be boring as shit. Like, all of them, right? But if you find some hot ass weirdo, if you know what I mean, like, y'all can fuck, then go play Dungeons and Dragons, and that's cool as fuck.
I'm super nervous.
I'm super sorry. I don't like to make fun of people for like just like their immutable characteristics. I don't know what this person looks like, so the sound is really heightened because I was closed off one of my senses, and that heightened hearing it is telling me I fucking hate your voice.
How some of the guys are gonna receive the fact that I have a child.
Oh fuck yeah, no, we fuck with single mothers. Never mind, everything I said was wrong. Fuck yeah, we love single mothers. Shout out y'all.
And guys, in just 4 weeks, you'll be at your wedding.
Wait, no, pause. This is very different. Okay, because when you do an experiment, right, because I don't know if they still do this, but I remember just watching like, maybe it was Jarvis Johnson's video on like the first season, but they like framed it as a social experiment. I don't know if they're still doing that, but this is not just Love is Blind, right? This is, oh, we won't let you see the person, but also y'all gotta find someone in like 4 weeks. That's very different than just like removing the site. That's also like, let me expedite this relationship like to marriage. Fucking like, I don't know the percent fast wise, because like I would say like people date for 5 years and get married unless they's fucking like Pentecostal or something.
And there you will have to make the most important decision of your life.
That's not the most important decision of my life. The most important decision of my life is, should I do ketamine at 7 a.m. followed by, actually I've never done ketamine. I don't think I want to try. See, a lot of people talk about K-hole, and sorry, if we're describing a drug as a K-hole, as like a pit, no, I don't want to do ket. Stop trying to get me to do ketamine, please.
If you had a warning label, what would it say?
If I had a warning label, it'd probably be like, the only way you can stop this bitch from reading a book is by making her come. You know what I mean? I love a good book. I've been reading Dune. That's like what I've been reading lately. Don't ever try and read Dune High. I was trying to like start the book like that, and it's a lot of fucking shit that's like intercomplicated with politics, and it just did not work for my brain. Okay, this is a sober read, all right?
What are you looking for in a marriage?
Best friend on paper, but also huge sexual, emotional attraction.
I fuck with that. Cause like, no, it's real. Like, I want you to be my best friend. Like, I want to be able to talk about like, I don't know. I want to talk to you about like fucking my Civilization game or my fucking CK3 game. But at the same time, you gotta fucking pound my cheeks. Like, let's be so real. That's so fucking real. Oh my God.
People judge me on my muscles, my mullet.
Is it like a good mullet? Cause like a good mullet's cute, right? Like, I like a good mullet. That's like style, swag. Or is it like mullet unkempt? I'd hope, since the dating show, it's like gonna be one of those stylized ones. Okay, I don't hang around like straight girls often, right? What's the opinion for like the average straight girl for like a mullet? Cause I say it looks hot on a woman. It looks hot on a woman, right? Hey, ladies, leave a comment down below. Would you fuck someone because they have a mullet? Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Chelsea.
My dog's name is Chelsea.
This creates a dilemma, right? Again, I started to take it to a really horny place again. Do you want to think about your dog when you call it someone's name? Ponder over that philosophical question, okay?
And what is your name?
My name is Trevor.
Trevor.
Yeah.
My dog's name's Trevor too.
Is they white? They gotta be white. Is they? I swear to God, if I was wrong about that, I will fucking myself, okay? They gotta be. They gotta be. They gotta be. There's no way. There's no way there's not. It's getting real close to bestiality. I don't like it. Let's change the energy, please.
Tell me 5 things that make you smile.
Dogs. Dogs make me smile.
Great answer.
A very sunny day.
Ooh.
Butterflies.
Stop!
Oh my god. I get the sunshine. Right? Butterflies, whatever, cool. Can you not be such a basic fucking bitch, okay? Like, I get it. I have basic ass interests too, okay? I love the taste of coffee. Like, just a black coffee. That's fucking delicious. I can't drink it though. The caffeine fucks me up, okay? I get wired like a motherfucker, you know? I get it. Basic things, I like it, you know? Yeah. Of course I like Bruno Mars, you know what I mean? But like, let's be so for real right now. This is gonna be a long watch. Long, hard watch.
This is a weird answer, but we're gonna go with a good love movie.
What's something that makes you smile? I don't know. A romantic movie that makes you feel good. Why the fuck is that a weird answer? You want to sound so quirky, so different, so fucking bad, don't you? You want to sound so fucking... Come on. I don't mean to be weird right now, but you know what? I like a hug in the morning. I don't mean to be weird right now. I like my favorite food. Go fuck yourself, okay? Shut the fuck up.
I've even tried going to like Home Depot. There might be a man there.
Hey, straight women, do y'all do that? Do y'all go to Home Depot and just, you know, because I was gonna say personally, at Home Depot, this is my personal experience. It's weird as fuck, and it's a lot of old guys that try and insult me and tell me, oh, you don't know how to use a fucking screwdriver. Shut the fuck up, okay? I just need some goddamn screws to fucking take out the rusty ass screws that's on the back of my fucking car so I can have my license plate not fall off the back of my truck. I don't need you to fucking insult me, okay? I hate the vibes at Home Depot. Okay? I hate the vibes at Home Depot. I'd much rather go to a fucking, like, AutoZone or whatever the fuck and deal with those types of people than go to a fucking Home Depot. Other than the plant section. Plant section, I fuck with you, okay? I fuck with the plant section. Also, real quick, is these people hot? Is they hot? Like, actually hot?
I like your voice a lot.
I love hearing that because I've never been complimented on my voice ever.
Oh, shit. I just roasted her for her voice earlier. Now I feel bad. Listen. I don't think I'll take it back. But I see you for who you is. I see you metaphorically for who you is. And I bet you have a beautiful soul. I don't want to be around you, though. Not because your voice. I just didn't fuck with you, some of the things you said earlier. I cut this out of the video, so I don't know if y'all, like, know about it already. She already had some wild takes about the Vietnam War that I don't know if I can really put in the video. Okay, that's not you. I was fucking with you. I don't know what's going on.
Jimmy with the juice. You've got the juice.
What the fuck? No way someone said that. Jimmy with the juice.
What is something you think you excel at in relationships?
My loyalty and devotion to my partner. What about you?
You know, I was just going to ask the questions. I wasn't really anticipating getting the same one back.
What type of freak do you gotta be to not think someone's gonna ask you the same question in like that 21 question style of first getting to know somebody? What the fuck? Has you ever had a conversation before? Oh, what do you like to do? Oh, I like to do this. What about you? You never had that interaction before? Did they find a bunch of little freak gremlins on this show? What the fuck?
What's your name?
Matthew?
Matthew, nice to meet you. My name is Sarah Ann. How's everything going today?
I don't know. We'll keep that close to the vest.
What? Dog! How's he doing today? You know what? I'm gonna play my cards real close. You don't get to know that information. What the fuck? Okay, I get it. Some people struggle with, like, social interaction. I did too, like, growing up. Like, I was a fucking talker, and I was way too fucking annoying because I just never shut the fuck up, right? I get that social interaction can be difficult, right? And especially learning all the rules and shit. I get that it's hard. It's not just making fun of people to make fun of people. But like, what the fuck, man? Really? How you doing today? You know what? I hear ya. Thanks for the question. Gonna keep my cards real close to my chest. What the fuck?
I definitely will say that I can relate to those reservations 100%. You're gonna be judged is always a little bit, scary. However, I think also being in like everyday life, people.
Wait, what? Wait, okay, I didn't hear none of what happened, right? But it sounds like he sighed and then walked out the door. And the music got all like da da da. Is that what just happened? Is it? Wait, okay. Because if that's true, if true, crazy, right? Because like, he was fucking awkward as fuck in the interaction. Was like, no, I won't answer a question. You answer the questions, bitch. And she answered the question, and he goes, actually, fuck you. What the fuck?
Talking about love and all this stuff, and sometimes I even feel uncomfortable even saying that word.
Okay, I get it. Some people have difficulty opening up. I get that, right? I being understand. Like, I understand. Some people have difficult home environments and get shown that love a lot, or like have some related trauma around that with the past relationship or with the parents or something like that. I understand, right? But you was on a fucking dating show. What the fuck do you think motherfuckers gonna be talking about? Fucking rugby?
You pick the number and then you get a corresponding question.
Number 4, please.
This one's been requested a couple times. We try to be something different.
Oh my god. This is the worst guy ever. This is the worst guy. We found him. This is the worst guy. What the fuck? No way. He's so fucking arrogant, cocky son of a bitch. But like, also like, he's acting like it's a bother of his time to be here. Bitch, you signed up. It's not like you just like randomly showed up and was like, actually, this isn't for me. Like, this is boring. You signed up. You knew it was gonna happen.
Maybe first interactions isn't my strong suit, but I would like to get better at it.
No, you wouldn't. Cause you ain't making no goddamn effort. Secondly, I don't think just first interaction's the fucking problem, okay? I don't think that's the issue. I think you's just a fucking piece of shit. I think you's a fucking piece of shit dickhead. What? Oh, first interaction, no. The issue is you as a whole. Rarely do I ever say someone in their entirety is the issue. But I'll make a lump sum statement for you, son of a bitch.
What do you do?
I'm a wealth management advisor.
Oh my god. Of course it is. Okay, first of all, I understand he might be autistic. Or something. I don't know. Like, I understand people have social abilities, but oh my god. I'm saying this as someone, I was an econ major, right? I know I might not seem like it, right? I might seem my tattoos, whatever the fuck. I was an econ major. And not to brag, but like, I was pretty good at it, right? There's a reason I don't make friends with nobody in my major, because it's these types of fuckers, right? Now, it's a bit different than, like, the business school students, but oh my god, this genre of guy is the absolute worst. Finance bros, awful. I have classes full of these fuckers, and they will think and do the most asinine shit. Okay, I shit you not. Okay, one time, there was one person in one of my econ classes, right? And we was walking the same direction when I left, and he was trying to talk to me or something, right? And so I was talking and whatever. He started going on about how the civil rights movement and subsequent change in policy, culture, and law was not because of the efforts of civil rights leaders like Coretta Scott King, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Bayard Rustin. None of them. But was instead caused by billionaires. And it was the worst conversation I've ever had. Because he wouldn't even back it up, really. He was just like, I read a book. What? Yeah, I hate this guy.
Superman had a cold personality to start off too.
Okay, I was gonna be so honest with you. You ain't no fucking Superman. You ain't no alien that is like the most powerful being on the planet. What's his name? Richard? No, it's an M. Michael? Mitch? Meek Mill? Is that you? Like, I forgot his name. Whatever.
So I just started seeing a therapist like 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh my God, he's doing the work. Actually, you know what I said? Michael, whatever the fuck your name is. Shout out you. You know what? Honestly, I know I shout on you a lot over the past little bit, but I can recognize that going to therapy, especially if you're someone who is kind of like, has a personality like this, it can be one of the most scary things ever, right? I see that and I recognize that and I fuck with you for that, okay? I might not fuck with you for anything else, but I recognize how brave that is. And come on, everyone clap, come on.
I feel like I talked a lot.
He did. Congratulations.
Feels uncomfortable.
Welcome to the party. We're all uncomfortable. You finally arrived.
Oh my God, this is cute. I like this. Wait, pause. Oh my God. Meek Mill, I love you, okay? Shout out you, dude. Honestly, biggest turnaround in like a minute long. Editors, y'all was on something when you did that. Like, you ate with that one. Wow. Love is in the air.
Dating apps, it was just not working for me.
I found my current girlfriend on Hinge. It sucks to say like that's how we met because it's like I wish it was like some romantic fucking, oh my God, we locked eyes at the fucking library or something. But no, we met on Hinge after a year of me being like looking for a relationship on there, and it works kinda to find a relationship. It don't really. I had a lot of one night stands before I found her. So like, yeah, I don't think dating is necessarily the most conducive to finding love. So honestly, this is like just about the same. Except y'all can't suck and fuck as much.
Oh, you gotta have your little kiss?
I got to.
Got to, I love it. I wish I could kiss you right now.
Oh.
Oh my God. This is, okay, this is enjoyable. Other shit was fucking, I don't fuck with the other shit. This I like. So this is what I got. I got some veggies mixed with some homemade baba ganoush, homemade fucking hummus, the homemade chipotle and guajillo salsa, as well as some recharged habanero hot sauce. And then I got a bunch of tortillas to eat it with. So hopefully this won't be a mistake because I can't see for shit. And I got a white shirt on.
On the inside and the outside, I would love, obviously, a man to call me beautiful and give me physical affirmations, but that's gonna go away one day. And I want them to still, when I'm 90 and I'm wrinkly and I don't look the same like I do now, I still want them to see the beauty that is in my soul.
Okay, damn, that got real fast. I was just trying to eat my fucking food. Amy, I don't know, I forgot your name. I agree. That's something I think about. I think I put a lot of emphasis on how people find me attractive. At least I did before I got in this relationship. I put a lot of emphasis on how people found me attractive, and I overemphasized how important that was to my ego. And I've been trying to unlearn that because it is like this fear is like, I will shrivel up, and that's okay, and I don't want to fear age. So like I really get that, especially that sense of isolation. Not in the same way, as a white woman in the United States, I do not know what it's like to be a Puerto Rican in the United States. I don't, but I get the sense of isolation, at least.
This blanket's nice though, it's real comfortable. I would love to snuggle with you with this, right?
I'll cuddle with you.
Look at us getting flirty at night.
You want to flirt?
Oh, I got blue in my mouth, but like, I feel like that's intruding again. They so badly want to fuck. It's palpable. I can almost taste it in my fucking food. I have my fucking vision off, but like I still feel like I was watching something way too intimate. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Okay. Fuck. I like it though. I love to see people flirt. I do. It is something that can either be incredibly cringe or incredibly beautiful. Cause like, you know, when you're outside of the flirting, it's like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? But then I relate to how I would feel if I was in their position. Love.
I'm like randomly thinking about you. No, seriously, I'm like, I hope whoever's talking to Matthew's being fucking nice. Be nice.
Why?
Because, I don't know, I'm like,
Are you being a little protective?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is so interesting to see because like, this is back to back, like, two of like the very like opposite ends of ways you can attract somebody. Cause like, on one hand, you got smooth talker Clay, who is like, just by talking, he's getting motherfuckers wet. Like it's just a natural talent. But then you have like this like really overly reserved person who's like definitely afraid of like social interaction, like a motherfucker, and like any sort of like intimacy and openness, whether it's physical or like emotional or something. But like he's still able to like you know, like keep her enticed based on his like inherent charm. You know what I mean? I think that's really interesting to see the way like the opposite ends of that spectrum. Also, if it sounds like I was like putting emphasis on how the guy's wooing the girl instead of the girl wooing the guy, it's just because like it's a straight dynamic. And I think oftentimes straight dynamics, it do end up just being the guy wooing the girl. You know what I mean? So if I put emphasis on what the guy's doing, it's because like that's kind of how it works in straight relationships. You know what I mean?
I got in a dance off with this guy, and he was killing it. And I'm like, oh crap, I can't lose. So I did a split,
Matthew.
and I tore my hamstring.
Matthew. Did you win?
No.
Surprisingly, Matthew has like grown on me. Like I fuck with the guy. I didn't fuck with him at first, but I kind of fuck with the guy right now. That's crazy. It's crazy once you peel back that outer shell. It's not even the fucking peeling back the outer shell. He was a fucking asshole. He was a fucking asshole because he's scared, and he instead of just fucking being honest about that, he was just a fucking dick. So fuck you, Matthew, for that. But right now, I see you. To like once again re-examine this guy in contrast to Clay. I think the thing with Clay is, I guess Clay is like charismatic, but it comes off as like refined, right? And potentially like, what's the word? Potentially like fake in a sense, because it's like he's so good at it, right? He's so good at it. He's so effortlessly fucking sexy. You know what I mean? Whereas like this guy, like he comes off a lot more genuine because it's like he's really rough around the edges. So like anything you say, you could take him seriously because there's not a polish to it. Which, like, in of itself, like, is very attractive as long as that, like, what he's being honest about is, like, good. You know what I mean?
Do you want to know an irrational fear of mine? Is that birds will peck my brain out.
Really?
Yeah, like attack me and peck my brain out from the top.
If I was in this situation, which I would never be because I love my girlfriend so much, but if I was in a situation and it was the same exact woman and they was also in the women, AD all the way. I was just saying, maybe it's just because it's most amount of time, but just based on what I was hearing in voice and what she's been talking about and everything, she's most my type. I understand the appeal. I don't know what she looks like. I bet she's a baddie. Fuck yeah, let's go.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. And I'm not just gonna coast over that, like I'm delivering that like it's not a big thing. Me addressing that with you and telling you like that's the most important part of my life, you know, there's certain conversations we can't have without you knowing that first.
I swear to God, if you don't respond well, because like, okay, I understand why someone wouldn't want to be with someone who had a kid before. Like, I do get it, right? Especially if someone in my position, right? I was 20 years old, right? I think it would be hard for me to date someone who had a kid just because, like, I not a ton of my life where, like, I was anywhere close to settle down. And I don't even mean, like, in terms of, like, a relationship. Because, like, I do feel confidently that, like, my girlfriend is, like, the one. But, like, it's more so, like, I don't know where the fuck I was going to be, right? Like, I don't have this ability in my life to do that. Like, in a couple months, I'll be in Taiwan. And then a couple months after that, I'll be in Seoul for a couple months. You know what I mean? Like, I have shit going on that, like, I wouldn't necessarily, I think, be able to be a good partner in that instance because I wouldn't be able to provide security to that child, right? I think that's, like, the big thing for me at this point. If I was, like, in my, like, late 20s, mid-20s, it'd be a different story. I wouldn't have no problem because it's like, oh, like, it's cool, right? It's just, like, right now I couldn't. So I understand why some people would not fuck with it, but if you don't respond at least kindly, I will fucking kill him.
I totally get it. I wouldn't want you to throw that at me first thing. By the way, I'm not, that's not a deal breaker for me.
Okay, good. It's not a deal breaker. He was just taken off guard, which makes sense. Like, you know, you're talking to someone and you're like thinking of life together, and like picturing that, like you don't necessarily immediately go to picture them having a kid already, right? Especially if they ain't been told that. But at least he's like, it's not a deal breaker. It's cool. He's responding like, well, like it's a shock. Obviously, it's gonna be a shock. Like we get that, but like he's doing good, and like I think that like kind of warms my heart. Hopefully, you don't go a bad direction in a second, because like I think for me, like okay, like my parents ain't been together like pretty much my entire life. I think since one is when they like split up. They ain't never been married, none. And like my mom since had gotten remarried and then divorced as well, because that relationship was and so like I just kind of like watched my mom go through that, because my dad like remarried and like they've been together ever since, you know, pretty early on in my life. But like I see my mom, especially like recently, you know, like date a couple people and knowing how it is for like someone who has kids, especially seeing that she has four, you know, one with me and my dad, and three with my ex stepdad. Seeing her like go through that and like do that has been like something that like made me really happy, because like I love to see my mom and like just people I love in general just like happy. And you know, like there was little rough patches at times, but like right now she's like with someone that's really good. So I think for me, like, I just get a little emotional, because I just like I guess I know how hard it is and how scary it is sometimes to like share that like something that big and like not knowing how it's gonna go, especially how like when you already have a kid and like they've gotten to a certain age and like whatever, it can sometimes feel like you don't have another chance at like romance or something like that. And I really hope that she gets like just, you know, like experience that again and like gets to grow old with somebody, because like sometimes like old relationships don't work out, even if you have a kid. And I think the best thing for that kid is someone who grew up the child of separated parents and stuff like that, and has seen a marriage and been a child in a marriage that went on for way too long. It is 100% better for the parents to divorce and co-parent rather than to put that child in that type of environment, you know. And even if like, you know, it's just a baby mama type situation or baby daddy type situation where like they ain't no like marriage that happened first, it happened out of wedlock, as a Christian was to say, some shit like that. Like I think everyone deserves that child of love, no matter how many kids or whatever. Yeah, so like I don't know. I've been taking this a little hurt. Sorry. I got a little emotional on camera.
Finding out that Jess has a daughter at home, it's a lot to take in. So I've got to really think things through and figure out really what I want. But what I do know is that we definitely have a connection.
I think also this type of environment is probably like the best environment. Not the best necessarily, but it is a bunch of people who is there for marriage, right? So it's not like you're going to be dating someone and then get rejection based on the fact that like y'all can't just fuck around and have fun, right? It's like these people's looking for marriage. It's more so like, do they want to raise someone else's kid? I guess is probably how a lot of people would view that. Which I think if you're at marriage age, I don't necessarily think that should be an issue, but I think you should decide if like you can do that before you get involved in the kid's life, because that can like fuck with a kid. You know what I mean? Like it can to like show up but not show up prepared to like be a parent to some capacity. There's a different relationship between like a step parent and a kid based on like, you know, what that kid wants and what type of parental situation they got with like, you know, like the presumed mother or father, if it's a heterosexual relationship or something like that. But yeah, so I think it's good that he's at least being a little cautious to understand like what he's okay and comfortable with, rather than like putting that on the kid to deal with, because I think that's like something that like a lot of people don't do, and the kid has to suffer.
Dude, people want like a fairy tale life where like, oh, they're their wife has never even kissed someone else. Like, that's not life. Like,
I notice this with men, specifically straight men a lot, even bisexual men. Any man that is into women, a lot of times they get all fucking weird and sexist about like a girl like hooking up with somebody or being in relationships before them. And a lot of what it is it's their own insecurity, but then they make it the woman's fault, right? Because they feel like there's been some sort of competition. Because like then they like compare themselves to like whoever they used to have, but it's like, dog, they ain't together, they ain't doing shit for a reason. And like, okay, maybe this is like different. Maybe I just don't have a perspective on it because like, you know, lesbian girl, whatever, only been doing my thing, you know what I mean? But like, I hooked up a bunch. I was only in a period of having sex with a bunch of different people over the course of like a year, right? And I think in the course of that year, I had like sex with 14, 15 people or something like that. And like, at least with like lesbians and stuff, that's never been an issue, right? Because it's never like taken as like this threat to them. It's just like, okay, that was a thing in the past, but like, that's the past. Obviously, I ain't fucking them or doing whatever with them because like, I don't want to be doing it with them. And like, if I want to be doing it with you and like, I want to have that relationship with you and I want to be committed to you, then I'm just committed to you. What I've done in the past ain't your business. Like, you don't own my body the same way I don't own you. I can't control what you did in the past, nor would I want to. I want you to live a full life so that you can be fulfilled when you meet me. You know what I mean? And like, I do think there's a lot of people out there, men and women. I just see a lot more with men, I think, based on my own experience of like talking to people and stuff like that. You know, this is anecdotal, but like, there is a lot of people out there that like have this weird possessive nature that comes out of their own insecurity, but then they project it onto the other person like it's the other person's fault. And there's also, of course, that double standard between men and women. Like, women can't sleep around, men can sleep around. And it's just like, dog, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, you just insecure and you trying to make it the other motherfucker's problem. Just like chill and be quiet and just like deal with your own emotions if you feel that come up. I get it. My first relationship, my first like real relationship, I had never had sex before, right? And she had with a guy she had dated before she had dated me, right? She, bye, you know what I mean? Whatever. And at first, that kind of made me uncomfortable, right? Because I had never done nothing like that. And it was kind of like a choice thing. Because like I had never had no situation where like I fully had felt comfortable, even though like some other people wanted to like, you know. And I never fully felt comfortable, so I never did. So I didn't have sex until I was 18 with this person. And obviously, like, once I got over that, it wasn't no issue. It's just like at first, I compared myself to him, which is like crazy. Why would I ever do that, right? Compare myself to a man. But it's just like I did that out of my own insecurity. But instead of making that her problem, I grew up and I realized, you know, that's just on me to like deal with my own insecurities. She ain't with that motherfucker for a reason. He sucked, right? Now, obviously, relationship ain't work out, you know? And I was happy it didn't. I met someone who was way better for me. You know what I mean? But like, I get that initial surge of insecurity, but you can't let that fucking control you. You gotta like, what the fuck? You don't own nobody. You don't have no ownership over nobody. Like, you gotta relax.
I'm sure that, you know, you have connections with other guys because you're just amazing. So I'm not surprised, a little jealous, but you know, I understand.
Oh my God, Matthew was a big surprise because low key, I thought he was gonna be the type of guy who's like, oh my God, like, no, that doesn't get like either heated or like just get like sad and leave. But like, to understand that like, you know, like, especially in that like early dating stage that like, yeah, people will have like interest in other people and stuff like that. But then also communicate like jealousy in like a good way. It don't seem like it's an overreaction just yet. Obviously, it like could change later on, but like clearly communicating jealousy, because jealousy ain't bad necessarily. I don't think jealousy is bad. I think jealousy can be a really nice thing in a relationship to like keep a spark alive, especially as long as there's clear communication and we's not trying to make the other person jealous without their like consent, unless it's like, because you know sometimes you try to make a person jealous to like there's like a fun little thing, like for somebody at like a party or whatever, to like spice things up in the bedroom later on or something. But like, I think a lot of people, the thing with jealousy, that's the problem. It's not necessarily the fact that they feel jealous or something like that. It's more so how they project that insecurity and then try to control the other person, right? And that's that controlling nature that can stem from jealousy that I think is the problem. Whereas jealousy in itself is not necessarily an issue as long as it's communicated and talked out and stuff like that. Which is like, I think something I've like learned, I ain't poly or nothing like that, but I've seen like a lot of poly relationships with people I know that's like in them or been in them or talking about them and like how they like deal with jealousy. I think it's like, I think especially for monogamous people, like really just anyone in general, but like monogamous people need to like learn more about that and not view it as just a threat and stuff like that. So I respect that. And for someone who came off as so like, at the beginning, like to do that, it's like really, really nice.
Just to feel like this validation means a lot today. I just was waiting for this moment, I guess.
I just realized, unfortunately, this do not pass the Bechdel test.
What is my greatest accomplishment? Finding you.
Go fuck yourself. Fuck off. Y'all been talking for 2 days and you saying some cute shit like that. Fuck you. You know exactly what you did. You know your greatest accomplishment. What? How old is that motherfucker? Like 25? Oh, finding you. Fuck off. Fuck you. It's not some shit you say a year in. It's sweet as fuck. I was not saying, fuck you. That was cute. It took me off guard. I thought it was going to be like, I actually fucking, I was captain of the lacrosse team or whatever the fuck. Damn. Okay, whatever. Fuck. Now you got me smiling. This ain't even my relationship. I actually miss my girlfriend crazy right now. I should not be blushing unless I think about her.
Matthew has no idea what I look like, the color of my skin or my body type. I'm assuming Matthew is white. I'm okay with that.
Listen, that's the same assumption I made. Smaller hick boy from fucking a town of 600 people. Hey, it could be different. It can be, because that's from Louisville, right? So like, and my mom, she grew up in Meade County down there. And let me tell you, fucking small ass place, even bigger than a fucking 600 people town. I don't think I saw a single person of color the entire time I was there. It was a wild experience, completely foreign to me, and I think it's safe to make that assumption with Matthew. Oh my god, it's so fucking bright in here. Holy fuck. Oh my god, it's so bright. Oh fuck, that was weird. Whoa. Fuck. That was really interesting. What the fuck? I never watched a TV show like that. The closest equivalent I have to not watching a TV show, never seeing the screen, is like having sex while a TV show's on. That's like the closest equivalent. And that's a very different experience than this. That was surreal. That was weird. Because also it's like super hard, because I never realized how much I rely on faces to identify people. Because I thought I was like good with voices or whatever. Apparently I was not. I got like everybody mixed up. That was like weird. What the fuck? Also my face was so fucking itchy. Damn. I mean, I think the show is all right. I mean, obviously it's probably get more drama as the season progresses. You know, I would love to do more. If y'all like this, I will do more. I will say that was a fucking 70-minute long episode, and I've been watching it for 2.5 hours because I talk so fucking much. Yeah, I'd love to do that again if y'all like that. What the fuck? Oh my god, my eyes. That was fucking crazy. Whoa. It's like it's like not even like I went to bed, because I go to bed, I don't fucking get like blinded by light. What the fuck? Oh my god. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Give me money on Patreon. Like I said, I'll use that for salsa and shit. Anyways, that's really it. Have a great day.